Hi guys, today I thought I'd go through and show you all of the eyeshadows in my everyday MAC palette. Just looks like this. And as you can see, I've taken out the divider. Normally when you buy these MAC palettes, well, you can get quads, little quads like this. If you get the 15 Pro palette, it comes looking like this with a divider that fits 15 shadows. And I think I just had Josh take it out or something. I think we like wedged a butter knife. You can kind of see how it has that edge on it. Just wedge like a little tool under there. You can pop it out. Usually it does break. Usually they crack for me. So then when I take the divider out, I just know that it's going to be forever a non-divider palette. And that allows you to fit in a ton more shadows. And I think it does save you a little bit of money. Well, it does because the Pro palette eyeshadows are less expensive than the individuals, and for me it's just kind of a convenience thing. I think it's nice to be able to see all of your colors next to each other. It helps you to kind of group them and kind of see which shades work well together and pick out looks that way. And a lot of these I have literally been using since some of these were the first colors that I purchased from MAC, some of the first eyeshadows I ever purchased from MAC, and I'm still using them all the time. So it's kind of interesting. And if you're wondering why my eyeshadows aren't falling out, normally when you take out the divider, there's like a metal plate back here and it's just loose leaf in your palette. So you have to make sure if you take out your divider, there's nothing going to be holding that in anymore. So you have to glue it into the palette. I just use some Gorilla Glue so that way I can pick them up and my eyeshadows don't all fall out, because that's no fun. So I'm just going to go through and kind of give you an idea of how I group them together and which ones are my all-time like really favorite faves. Starting off in the top left-hand corner, usually I keep my highlight colors there. So this is a stark white. That's gesso. To tell you the truth, I don't use that one too much, but it really does come in handy when you're doing colorful looks. It's a nice true white highlight to have. This one is Mylar. This is another really great highlight shade. I don't memorize the finishes on these because they don't really say them. I don't think they say them on the actual eyeshadow pan. But I describe that one as, it's kind of a satin finish. It's like basically a cream colored eyeshadow with a satin finish. This shade right here is Yogurt. It's a really nice kind of muted pastel pink, and it's kind of nice for the inner corner of the eye. This is another great highlight shade. This is Floof. Yeah, Floof. And it's a really great shimmery pink. It goes really nice with any kind of neutral eye looks you would want to do. So that's why I pretty much always have it in here in my everyday palette. It's a really nice shimmery highlight shade. This one right here is Wedge. This is a great staple color to have. I really love that color for the brow bone area, just kind of blending it all over the brow bone with a really large fluffy brush. It gives you nice definition, even if you're wearing no other makeup at all. This one is Mystery. This is a cool brown. This is Brun. Mystery and Brun are very similar, just really great staple crease colors or liner shades to have. Coming back over here, this is kind of, you can see, these are more like cooler toned shades in the top row, kind of pink based shades, except for obviously the browns, but they're cooler browns too. Down here you get more into like the golden browns, I guess. It's not like super organized, it's just kind of how I subconsciously organize my palette. This one is Dazzle Light, a really great golden pink highlight shade. This is Rice Paper. I love this as a lid color. It's kind of, this is an amazing color. It's just a nice creamy yellow, and the finish of this is just gorgeous. Retrospect is the next one. This is another one that I just can't get enough of. One of my all-time favorite highlight shades. It's just a really sparkly gold. So Dazzle Light, Rice Paper, Retrospect, and this is Patina. Patina was one of the first eyeshadows I ever purchased as well. It's really pretty. It's kind of a golden brown, but it has some green undertones in it too, which is kind of interesting. It's a really pretty color. It almost mimics the natural shadows of your skin, so it looks super natural, and it's great for like nude eye makeup. This one is Tempting. Woodwinked and Tempting are kind of similar, except Woodwinked is more of a red brown and Tempting is just more of a brownish brown, if that makes sense, but they're both like golden shimmery brown colors. They're great basic shades to have again. And this is Espresso. This one and Patina, I think, were actually the very first two shades I ever tried from MAC, and this is a great warm brown crease color. I love this color. I use it all the time. I never stop finding uses for that one. And this is soft brown. This is similar to Wedge. I also really like Texture, which I should have in here right now. For some reason I have it in my quad. But Texture, Wedge, and Soft Brown kind of all serve the same purpose. They are really great for the brow. So they're soft brown, as you can see, compared to Wedge, just a bit more orange. This one is Antiqued. This is a great fall color. It's almost the color of like a copper penny. A little more red, I should say, though. It's a really shimmery red-brown. This is Swiss Chocolate, yeah. This is Swiss Chocolate. This is another really great crease color, and that is Embark. And this is kind of the red-brown section right here. You can really see when you get down to Embark, it's just such a super rich red-brown, really great for the crease. Almost purpley in a way, kind of looks a little purple. And then I'll talk about these two in a second. They're just kind of randomly thrown in there. But down here are my more purple shades. This is Star Violet. This is Twinks, which a lot of people say it's a brown. To me, it totally comes across purple, so I have it grouped with some of the other like neutral purpley brown shades. I'm having trouble like holding this palette. This is Satin Taupe, a really great neutral color I've kind of rediscovered lately. This is Sketch, I think. Yeah, Sketch. This is a great purpley color to have. It's really nice because it looks gorgeous in the crease. It's just a nice rich plum color. A great essential shade. And then these two right here, I would say, are my favorite grays. Well, this is Silver Ring, so that's more of a silver, but Print, I don't know what I would do without Print. This is one that will never leave my everyday palette. It's such an essential color for me. If I could like pick one color from any of my eyeshadows and I could only have that color forever, I would pick Print. It's just perfect. It's like the perfect smoky charcoal gray. It never turns blue. It never gets that weird bluish tint. It's just always so rich and beautiful. I feel like it looks beautiful on everybody. Not that any of these other colors don't, but that one especially is just amazing and so easy to pull off too. And then we have down here Carbon, which is really great for crease definition and also, you know, setting your eyeliner, or you can use that as an eyeliner in and of itself. So always have to have Carbon in there too. So those are my essential shades. I hope I did a good job of pointing out my like super favorites as I went through these. But I think you can kind of tell how, like, if you group them off in color sections like that, it becomes easier to create looks. Mine are separated, like the top row, aside from the cooler tone, like more pink-based highlight shades. There are, you know, my cool browns over here. Then down here is more of like the golden brown section with more bronzy tones. The really warm reddish tones. And then we have purples down here. And then, of course, like the gray, silvery gray and black. So, you know, you can stay within one color category and create an entire look that way, or you can mix and match and pick different colors from different areas of your palette and create an endless amount of looks that way too. Or, you know, if you want to do a brighter look, you can use your everyday palette to create most of the look and then add in, you know, a pop of a brighter eyeshadow with some of, you know, your more vibrant shadows. So you can create brighter looks that way too by just like substituting in other colors. So I think it's really nice. I think it's a nice way to kind of group. It's the method that has worked really well for me to be able to quickly put together looks in the morning, and it does not, my palette does not always look like this, by the way. You know how it is when you're getting ready and you're in a hurry, you're like throwing things and just like it's chaos sometimes in the morning. So this definitely gets out of order. So I have to make a conscious effort to go back and try to restore peace. If it helps you kind of put looks together more efficiently, then it's always, I think it's worth the extra effort. But anyway, I thought that would be kind of a fun video to do today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.